we have proceeded that path. Right? So which means we can recreate them. Did I use the word Shiva last time?
Yeah.
Shiva. So he probably the one who kind of said that you have all those sounds. Know what I'm saying? So which means that if you want to really tame a snake, don't use your teeth, only tongue. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? See what I'm, probably. See, that's science. I want you people to eventually think more. But my point is, don't take it passive. The passive then becomes a story. You know what I mean? You really experiment and so on. Is it true? It will give a little quality time. You know? Think and... Okay, all right. So if that is so then they try to figure out that, look, this, that we have this, we can create those letters, we can create these sounds with our throat independently, and then they must have experimented whether the Vedic sounds, because the Vedic doesn't have alphabet. Just like these people are singing. How do you know they're singing ka, kha, ga? See, if you analyze them, phonemes will come. You know what I'm saying? Because they're mixed up. So to claim that inside there, right, that there are different organs of the mouth is acting independently. Now, can I ask you an intelligent question? That why does it not sound clean now, or why does it not sound Sanskritic?
Because whenever they are using those varna, so they are getting mixed over there. They are
attached because of
the physical mixture of the...
Right. They're using it as speech.
Yeah, so yeah.
They're not using it as expression. There are those that are talking. You know what I'm saying? So talking, what happens is, you don't have the measure. Each varna is not independent. Something sings, somebody expands, you know, you just do whatever you want because they're talking. Mommy, I want. You know what I'm saying? That's not Sanskrit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're talking. You see what I'm saying? So what that means is that this expressive capacity, expressive capacity of human beings is we have to tap. So from the Vedas, so then this man said that these are the phonemes which we have. He could have said phonemes just like other languages, and that makes it special. And I want you to hold it pretty, in your heart and understand it. Because whatever you are using, you are not using them independently. So my point is, after finish the class, hopefully you are doing Sanskrit when you are each letter you are holding. Now, why I'm saying holding and so on? What's the assumption here? I said just before.
You have a clear thought.
Right. That means?
Expressing it.
That means this phoneme, we said ka, does belong to a thought quantity. We are artificially expressing it. You know what I mean? But we're assuming that some thought could produce it. Because we said before, no thought, no expression. Vyakta. No thought, no expression. Which means when we're expressing, that is associated, which we call concept. Associated thought to it. When first time the man must have said ka, whatever time, something came to it, and that manifested as ka. We don't know what that is. We don't know what that is. But the theory is that we don't normally say ka ka ka. Our mind is there, mind restrains us. We're not crows. You know what I'm saying? So we only say when that a threshold of expressive capacity which exceeds, and then we say it. You know what I mean? We're ecstatic. We must express it. We may not express ka as a ka. Some words with ka, maybe, possibly, but maybe like some group, I don't know. But the idea is that group of letters, those compositions have been called Vedas. That is, you sit in meditation, do you do meditation? You sit in meditation, and then suppose you really get a trance, you really thought something very deeply, you might mutter. You might mutter. Might mutter. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know, so that's the connection. That's something driving you to mutter. And they become what? They become sound units. Am I clear to you or not? They become sound units. They're not alphabet. They're just blocks of sound. They're just blocks of sound. You see what I'm saying? And I make sense out of it. You get it? Kavish did not exist. You know what I'm saying? So what the person might say in muttering way, or what you will say in a muttering way, you're in trance. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what exactly you are saying. So that's what say that the Veda becomes, they say Brahma yawns or something, Veda comes and so on, because that's the idea. You're muttering. You're not composing, because what don't exist? You're exploding. See, what they are doing is they are rendering words. But in expression, words doesn't exist. Your thoughts exist. And those thoughts are pumping you to say things. And when you say things, when you said it, right, and then those statements, right, those statements can be analyzed. And what people have found, that maybe some kind of a basic thoughts may be there, and then those thoughts might be expanding or extending. So we don't know whether how those things were. That research has not been done. All right. So now what happens is that suppose we say this people are really making ka, people are making ka. So behind ka, that is that thought. So what this grammarian said then, that possibly if you do a vector clearly, if if you make a ka clearly, maybe you're simulating that. You're simulating it because that's the parent of it. See, when they are saying, they don't have a parent. They are singing. They are not visualizing it. You know what I'm saying? So the words are not making any manifestation. But when you are saying it, the assumption is that the behind your mind is looking at something. And hence, there's a liar. In liar? Liar. So there's a attention to it. That's it. Your mind is attentive to it. Don't think? Your mind is watching what you are saying. And that is a pause to it. Pause. Meaning you're not saying mirror. Because you are seeing that. You have a thought inside of it. You know what I'm saying? So what that means? That means the speaking itself, when you're expressing it, it gives you a sense of joy. Sense of joy. Because you're able to express it. You're feeling that cup. You know what I'm saying? And if you're really good at it, you become calm. That thought absorbs you because if your mind is in it, you know what I'm saying? So you are that calm. Do you follow? So that is how Sanskrit becomes different. I think it happened after yoga, but the whole point is to keep a medium in which we can really engage ourselves. Have you heard japa? Japa. So you japa. Japa. Japa means like you have a particular